Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chesterton's Jest, where we keep a critical eye on faith and culture, especially within the Catholic Church today. In an age where even church teachings seem to be shifting, we're here to explore and question the ideas and changes that challenge timeless truths. Through thought-provoking, often humorous perspectives, we aim to bring clarity to conversations others might avoid, holding fast to orthodoxy with the courage to question what feels off track. Join us as we dig deeper into the faith with reverence, wit, and a touch of Chestertonian insight. But first, we must apologize for commenting on an event that occurred 4 months ago, Cardinal Cupich's invocation at the Democratic National Convention in August. While the news cycle has long since moved on, some moments, like this one, merit revisiting. They offer enduring lessons and a sobering look at the intersection of faith, politics, and cultural irony. Better late than never, as they say. And so, without further ado, Dreams, Visions, and the Grim Reaper in the Parking Lot, a reflection on Blaise Cardinal Cupich's invocation at the 2024 DNC. Our Cardinal Cupich at the Democratic National Convention, a moment that would surely have Chesterton reaching for both his pen and his pint. One cannot help but marvel at the lofty aspirations stitched into his prayer like embroidery on a flag, beautiful from a distance, but prone to unraveling under closer scrutiny. His invocation of America's unity, not by ties of blood, but by profound aspirations, is poetic, but it flirts dangerously with abstraction. Chesterton, ever the champion of the concrete, would remind His Eminence that ties of blood, family, faith, and shared history are precisely what bind a nation in something more enduring than aspirations. Aspirations are lovely, but they are like balloons, apt to drift aimlessly if not tethered to something solid. And what of the call to reweave the fabric of America? It's a fine sentiment, though Chesterton might quip that the first step in reweaving is not to set the loom on fire. A nation cannot renew its virtues by confronting its moral blindness while simultaneously embracing modern moral chaos. To build peace and advance human dignity while ignoring the moral foundations that sustain them is akin to building a house while tearing out its foundation because the stone looks old-fashioned. The Cardinal's nod to Pope Francis's exhortation to dream dreams and see visions is a curious one. Chesterton might remind us that dreams are only valuable if they lead us to wake up to reality. Otherwise, they risk becoming the sort of ethereal fantasies that make one lose sight of the very tangible duties at hand. For instance, defending life at its most vulnerable or speaking boldly against evils that masquerade as virtues in the public square. Finally, his closing plea for overwhelming hope risks what Chesterton called the perils of misplaced optimism, a hope so broad and undefined that it becomes hope in hope itself. True hope, like true prayer, is not a vague feeling but a firm reliance on God's grace, paired with a commitment to act in accordance with His truth. So let us thank Cardinal Cupich for his stirring words, but let us also ask, in true Chestertonian fashion, whether his aspirations are as grounded in reality as they are soaring in rhetoric. For America will not be saved by dreaming alone, but by awakening to the hard and holy work of living in fidelity to God, to truth, and to the families and faiths that form the beating heart of a nation. May we also, with charitable hearts, offer a prayer for Cardinal Cupich. Lord, grant him wisdom and courage to defend the fullness of the gospel, especially in moments of contradiction. May he be a fearless shepherd to all entrusted to his care, never hesitating to speak truth even when it is unwelcome. Guide him in the ways of your eternal truth, that his voice may echo not just the aspirations of this world, but the commands of heaven. We ask of these things in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. If you liked this video diatribe and found it informative and entertaining, please support us with a like and a share. It helps the algorithm. And please head on over to chestertonsjest.com and check out our collection of graphic t-shirts that illuminate and reflect our wonderful Catholic faith. At Chesterton's Jest, we believe there's no better way to express your unwavering faith than with a little wit and humour. Because, as G.K. Chesterton said, angels can fly because they take themselves lightly. Thanks for listening. God bless you, and may the good Lord be praised.